Hello YouTubers. America has become divided and this has significantly weakened our nation. This video describes how we've become divided and offers my opinion on whom this division benefits. I'll offer three reasons for why America has become divided. The first reason is from the rise in identity politics. Identity politics is so divisive because those who practice it seek to give certain rights to people based on their color or gender, which is discriminatory. A person has rights because they are a human being, not because they are black or female. For example, many companies in America receive tax credits from the government for hiring based on race and gender. That's why we're encouraged to fill out demographic information for pretty much any job we apply for. As another example, well, answer me this question. Would Kamala Harris be the vice president if she didn't check all the diversity boxes? It is this kind of politics that pits Americans against each other. Another reason America has become divided is because of propaganda and yellow journalism from the established media. News channels like CNN, MSNBC, and Fox sensationalize events through hyperbole and other forms of rhetoric. A person may watch the news and come to the conclusion that anyone who supports Medicare for all is a socialist, or that anyone who supports Trump is a racist. As a result, our societies become deeply polarized and biased. The more we listen to the media, the more divided we become. It's not only established media that pits us against each other, but also social media. In fact, social media has the potential to cause the greatest divisions among us. Social media serves as a positive feedback on the collective thoughts and moods of a society, since it provides an easy outlet for us to communicate with each other. If a society that feels like arguing and calling people names has the ability to do that instantly, that's exactly what will happen, exasperating the problem. In a polarized and divided society, social media only makes us more polarized and more divided. Moreover, increasing encroachment on free speech by social media will make the problem even worse. Facebook plans to have its users essentially snitch on other members who they feel may be exposed to extremist content, for example. This will end up irritating many users and they would likely come to the conclusion that Facebook is using its platform to promote the agenda of the establishment. Ultimately, we must ask ourselves, who does this polarization and division benefit? Critical thinking reveals that the two biggest beneficiaries of this division is China and the people who chased our jobs to China, that is, the financial elite. How did the financial elite benefit from a divided America? If we compare American villages, towns, and cities to 20 years ago, then it's clear that our society has been attacked and wounded far worse than any terrorist attack could do. An attack on the economy and the American lifestyle should be considered a direct attack on America, as the economy is the lifeblood of American society. So here's a question. Who has destroyed our economy? Unfortunately, the financial elite of America are the ones who've destroyed our economy by selling us out to China. Somehow, they thought that appeasing China at our expense would make China like us more and make the world safer. Instead, they destroyed our jobs and our livelihood. Think about all the great jobs that were here and all the opportunity we once had. And now so much of it is gone, preventing so many of our fellow Americans from living the American dream. The financial elite know that they screwed up with China, and they fear that they would lose their power if the poor and middle class unite against them. This is why the financial elite not only benefit from a divided America, but actively work to divide us further. It should be no surprise that some of the elites have started identifying as progressive and practicing identity politics. They know that if we fight among ourselves, we won't unite against them. They know that if we fight among ourselves, they can continue selling us out to China because they'd rather get rich from selling us out than to fix the problem that they created. And while we're busy fighting among ourselves, China is making significant strides in uniting Asia under total government control through communism. Now that China has the second biggest economy, only slightly behind America's, it is becoming increasingly aggressive, particularly in the South China Sea. But And do you know what China truly fears? America and her allies, united in liberty, against them. Why? Because Americans and the freedom-loving nations around the world, united for the cause of liberty, is the only thing capable of defeating Communist China. To all Trump supporters, Bernie Sanders supporters, and all other Americans that reject the established order, it will be wise to unite rather than to continue arguing. In so doing, we gain an advantage and will strike fear into not only the elite, but Communist China. That's all the time I have for now. If you like this video, please show your support by subscribing. Thanks for your time.